There's a man outside my window, and he's been stopping more and more. He carries a black suitcase and wears a dark fedora. He always looks familiar, though I can't place just from where. The lines on his face show worry, a constant frown is there. He's here again right now. He's watching as I type. I look and see he's smiling, and I ask if he needs help. I see he's dripping wet, on his foot a piece of kelp. What do you want, I ask, but do I want the answer? He doesn't speak or move, but now, just now, advances. He's coming straight towards me. His eyes are piercing gray. He marches at the gated entrance, and the lock yields buckles and gives way. The steel latch becomes deformed, the twisted metal shears. He begins to march again, his steps like ticking gears. Closer, ever closer, he comes at me, I run. I reach the front door lock, spin it shut, and back away, my heart a banging drum. He's there at the glass now, peering in again. His eyes meet mine, he tests the latch. It's no feat for him, no steel, no match. The bolt cracks and falls to pieces, shatters like an ice cube. The chain falls apart, the metal bracket unscrewed. I back away and sputter, "What are you?" The door swings open and he's in. He smells of death and reeks of sin. I look back, the door slams shut, and we're standing face to face in the foyer. "What do you want?" I ask once more, and this time he has to smile. "This," he says and looks around. He takes off his hat and places it on the coat rack. "You took it all from me, and now I want it back." That's when I can't help it. I remember his face. I've hurt so many people. He was one that I just couldn't place. But he should be dead. This isn't right. He can't be here within my sight. I watched you drown. I watched you die. He had a wrinkled face and a saltwater smile. "I bet you didn't think I'd be coming back for you. I made a deal with someone down there and came back to set things true." Stepping back, I felt afraid. His gray eyes had no mercy. Water squished inside his shoes, and he approached and said, "I'm thirsty." "What can I get you?" I asked, trying to appease him. "Something salty," he replied, "and a jar of pickle brine I retrieved." He drank it down and smacked his lips. "More," he said, and I saw him slip. He looked as though he couldn't hold, as if his form were a bit too bold. He was dripping sweat. It poured from him, and I realized what they'd taken then. I cranked up the thermostat, turned it to 110. I turned on the oven, threw it open, and then I grabbed the hairdryer and pointed it at him. "Get out, you wet bastard, or I'll dry you to death." He ran away out the door, and I let out my breath. I'm sure he'll return again, the man outside my window. But next time, I'll be ready.